be on his phone.
Let's go.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Welcome.
hello, and welcome. Welcome to the broadcast. The podcast.
The podcast. Yes. What are we talking about tonight?
We are talking about, what did you name the show?
I don't know. You named it War of the Roses.
It was going to be War of the Roses.
It is that.
No, you said.
No, I changed the detail, the description, but the title is War of the Roses.
As you can see, we are live and not prepared.
No, we planned all week. This is what we always do. We're always super prepared.
All right, so if you're wondering why I have on my camouflage, is because I just came out of a war
My God.
with Denisha.
You couldn't have gave me no heads up. Because you clearly, when you came in here, had on a black shirt and said, I'm dressed. I'm ready.
I changed my mind at the last minute.
Okay.
We were at war. And we just came out of the war.
And we about to go back in it with your different colored shirt.
Yeah. I had to have my camouflage on because, you know, I got to be guarded. Mm-hmm. What's the topic of the show?
War of the Roses. I'm so sick.
All right, so in every relationship, I get it. There's always conflict. So we had conflict. I was in the doghouse for 2 days. I decided to leave, and I stayed in the guest room because we had conflict. Now, you want to know how I started? You want me to tell them how I started? This is how I started.
Just do your thing at this point. just do what you're doing.
So, we both were wrong, we realized. And it came to light today because I went to church. Denisha went to a different church. And while Denisha was at her church, which I heard was very well, she saw the light.
This is foolishness. I'm not.
So,
Oh my God.
that's why church is so important. You know, you get to hear a word and, you know, it'll change your life. But this is what happened, without giving y'all all the details, because remember, you only get a piece of us. But in a nutshell, we were in bed, Denisha was asleep. And of course, me, I'm always waking up with all these, not waking up, but my mind is constantly going. So I had this great idea, and I just wanted to share it with Denisha. So I was like, Denisha. So she wakes up. I tell her about this great idea that I have, and she immediately goes off on me. And I have to give her credit because of my past actions. So this was like a financial thing, right? So in the past, I'll just go buy stuff or whatever, and she be like, "What the heck?" So I have to get better in that area. But the conflict came is, and I shared with her earlier that your response has everything to do with your approach. All y'all write that down. Your response has everything to do with your approach. So her approach, she got a good heart, but her approach was a little off. So she came at me like the big bad wolf because it was a misunderstanding. It was an assumption, right? So I gave her this idea, right? I'm all excited about it. She is pissed because she thought that, because it takes money to make money. She thought I was getting ready to go out and make a big purchase, which I wasn't, but I'm thinking about it like maybe for next year. So because of my past history, she assumed that I'm getting ready to go out and buy this. I'm getting ready to make this big purchase, and it's Christmas time or whatever. So she went off on me, and then I went off on her, and we going back and forth, blase, and it was all because it was a misunderstanding. Now, had she came to me after I gave her my idea, if she would have said, "Well, honey, I don't think that you should." I don't think that we should do this right now.
Oh, Lord,
and then I would have said, "No, honey, I'm not thinking about right now. I'm thinking about like for next year, but I have to plan. This is what's in my mind, right?" But her response was because of my past actions. So I had to think about that, and I had to give her a pass for that. But nevertheless, we was going at it, and I'm like, I'm in the room for 2 days. I leave, I get my stuff. I leave. I go in the guest room.
And what did he do? Okay, let's stop right there. According to me, to go park right here. What did you do that you literally just showed me before I came in here while you were in this room?
All right, so
no. What did you do?
What did I do? I'm going to say it. So while I'm in my room,
you can't just give the answer. You can't.
But I have to. I'm going to say why I did it. I'm going to say it. So I'm in the room, right? And I wanted to watch some TV. I worked all day, and I just wanted to be lax. Maybe watch some Netflix. We had already seen the Diddy thing.
He still ain't said what he did.
So the TV that I cut on, it was like kind of old or whatever. And usually when I get mad, I go shop or whatever. That's a bad trait. Don't do that. Don't follow my lead on that. But anyway, this TV was like giving me trouble because it's old. That was in the guest room. It was an old Vizio or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Let me go get me another TV. I got time. She was out nursing, so she wasn't home. So I leave. No, I'm sorry. He wasn't nursing that night. I did this the following night, not the same night we was fighting. But this was day 2 of me in the doghouse. Mm-hmm. So I went out and got a TV for the guest room.
Right. Now, y'all do remember that the whole disagreement, which he is making y'all believe I started, because it was 3 a.m. and I was asleep. And he woke me up to tell me about something he has been thinking about. And as you just saw, he's very, hot on the trigger. He will go and do something without thinking about it. I think it's great. I just go work. I'm gonna get it. He pop it. He get it. So of course, waking up at 3 a.m, being told about this idea, it's already done. I already know. I know this man. He's my husband. I know what he's gonna do. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is la 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 la. I might have gave it to him a little bit, but it wasn't, disrespectful. He responded.
What wasn't disrespectful?
And then he told you 2 days later he goes downstairs and makes an impulsive buy. He just what the Lord has taught me is that I don't need to fight him. I don't need to go because the Lord is going to lay it out for me every time. And you can see very clearly how he just talked himself into being the reason we had to fight. He just talked himself into it because the whole thing we were fighting about, he went down and ultimately did exactly what he's prone to do.
But at that time, we was in the midst of our fight. This
is what you do, though.
Right. We hadn't had resolution as of then. So I just did it. I said, I'll piss her off. I'll just
and
go
that's
by.
what he normally does. And then he goes buys these things.
But look, I went and got me a TV. The TV was $156.
Yeah, this time it wasn't a $10,000 camera.
Right. It was $156.
Or a Porsche, right?
Okay.
This time
Come on now.
God forbid. Right.
It was $156 TV, and then I was able to sit and watch my Netflix. It was a good movie that I watched too. I gotta tell you about it.
So
it was called The Overcomers.
Oh.
You got it. Have you ever seen that?
No.
You got to check it out. A very good movie.
So and then you watched the movie without me.
Oh yeah, I was in the doghouse.
Oh. Okay, so this is what we're doing now. You're going to have to watch it again.
I was in the guest bedroom.
You're going to have to watch it again.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to need y'all to dial in right now, and I'm going to need y'all to give us some feedback on what y'all think, because he laid it out. He put y'all in the business, so now y'all in here, y'all going to tell us about it. Now, you done already saw he done incriminated himself. So I am rightly justified. But let me hear what y'all got to say. Hey, Marva, we see you, baby. How is your
What's up, Marva?
baby? Give him a kiss. That's Miles. That's Miles' mama right there, Marva. We love you. We miss you. We got to come see that baby. But we need some comments. Now,
man, it was bad.
Yeah, it was a little
It was so
rough.
bad. I sent her a message said I'm moving to Vegas.
You can move to Vegas. Because I'm going to be right here where God planted me. And I'm going to do just what the Lord told me to do. And I'm going to stay still. And all you're going to do is turn around and come right back. So you can go. Give me a vacation. Give me a break. I'm okay with that.
The weather is warm.
He ain't going.
I was like, I'm going to go get me a condo.
I'm going to be without me. What are you going to do?
Get me a condo. I'll be
Who
chilling.
you going to talk to at 3 in the morning? Girl, I can't. But I know that everybody has these kinds of situations. I know it seems like we're always coming on here saying we're going through something, but listen, don't judge us. This is just what we do, and we're not going nowhere. This is a part of life. So let me hear about what y'all doing out there.
I was in a war.
Yeah, you were in a war, and you was real slick putting your little war gear on. Because had I come out in war gear, I would have had the black on my face. I would have had a Uzi with me. Like I would have been really ready for battle. Because that's how it went down. But I'm aware what we initially said we were wearing. Marva said I'm gonna plead the fifth for him. Oh, Marva, is that right? We are.
Why? No, it wasn't my fault.
You gonna plead the fifth for him?
Again, I said
don't do
that your response has everything to do with your approach. So had she approached me differently and had a conversation with me and talked to me and not at me, this whole thing would have never happened, and we wouldn't have had.
And we would be $100 richer because we wouldn't have had that TV.
Oh, come on now.
So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let his little self stay down there in that room with his little TV for a couple of days so he can understand. Tommy, I need you to help me, brother. I see you in the chat. Talk to your boy here. What kind of advice do you have for him?
He says, "Stop, kids." Hey, Tommy. So on another note, Tommy ordered some crystals from me. Tommy, did you get your crystals?
You should have. And speaking of crystals, before we go to the commercial, we do have. Well, let's pause. We'll go to commercial. We'll give people a chance to write their responses, and then we'll come back. But go ahead, Bryant.
So yes, it's Christmas time again. We are selling our crystals. We are located in a South Lake Mall in Georgia, Morrow, Georgia. But if you don't live in the area, which most of you do not, you can always go to our website, which is right here on the screen. And you can tell me what you want. You can send me an inbox. Tell me what product you want. I will discount it for you and ship it to your house.
And this is what Tommy did, right, honey?
This is what Tommy did. So I'll wait for Tommy to respond, and then we'll see what happens.
And we do now, I forgot to mention it last week, we do have an Instagram page for the 3D crystals. So if you want to go ahead and follow that page for support, and you can send orders through there as well. It is BP3D Crystals on IG. We also have a page for our podcast, and you can find us under A Piece of Us on Instagram. So we are Instagram ready for all of the young ones out there.
And already some customers are coming up to the kiosk, and they are getting our Instagram
Yes,
poster that
to
you made.
follow, yes.
What's it?
QR
QR code.
code.
Yeah, QR code, and they come in there like, I'm gonna follow y'all, and then some of
Yes.
our people that purchase, that we
We've
taking
even
pictures of.
had a celebrity stop. We won't say his name. Don't say it because we have to get his permission. But we did have a celebrity at the stand this week, and hopefully we can get him to follow our page, and we'll take a picture and we'll put it up next week. To show
Yes,
you.
so I had a celebrity come and
Didn't even know who he was.
see, you could never judge a book by its cover because he looks just like a little kid to me, regular guy that be in the mall. So he comes and he points to the biggest crystal I have. So, before I give him the price, I don't try to sell anybody nothing big. I start them off small, and then you can tell them if you want to move. But a lot of times, if I show you the small crystal, a lot of times that'll stop you in your track. Like, maybe I should get a keychain
Right.
or a necklace. So, to get whatever's affordable to you. So this guy wasn't pushing back. He was like, okay, I give him the price. I was like, this one right here is $140 you're looking at. And
For the
he
little
says,
one.
for one of the little ones. Well, it was a medium size. He kept pointing to the big one.
The Titan.
Yeah, the biggest one I sell. So I gave him the price of that, and he was like, "Okay, I want that." I was like, "All right, this guy must be high." Only because I was judging by
Now,
because
mind
it's
you-
not a normal. He was.
Had I been at the stand, I would have and when you guys see him, you're going to immediately know Pew had no idea. So he sends Aaron and the family and I a text message like, hey, do y'all know this guy? We're like, absolutely. I sent it to my mom. She was like, hey, I know that guy. My mom's like,
Yeah, and while he was at the kiosk,
Yeah,
I
no
thought something was a little strange because all these people was coming up and was like, "Oh, can we take a picture with you? Can we take a selfie?" I'm like, so immediately I thought maybe he's a ball player or a football player, but
it's not even
he
that tall.
he didn't look like athletic like that. So, but everybody wanted to take a picture with him, and people was coming, and even employees from Macy's. Hey, I remember you came in Macy's before, and so he was like getting all this attention. I'm like, who was this guy?
Poor
And so you just never can judge a book
We
by its
will-
cover. But he's coming to
He's
pick up
coming
his
back
crystal.
to pick up. So we'll get him, if he follows the page and if he gives us permission, we will let you know who that was. And again, I won't even tell you. I'm just going to put his picture up and you'll see who he is and Brian. That is true.
We gotta
Brian.
get his permission.
He doesn't even recognize us, regular people. Brian doesn't. So it does not surprise me that he had no clue to who this young man was. All right, so Tommy said, yes, he did get his crystal, and happy life, happy wife. That is a mantra for us all to live by. Because I was not happy the last couple of
Oh
days.
my gosh. With that cliche.
yes,
Come
it's
on.
very
What about
true.
the husband?
Listen, if you weren't the cause of the situation,
You were the cause of the situation
Oh.
because I told you
we
about
going back in, y'all. We going back in.
only thing I did was tell you about a fantasy.
Yes.
It wasn't a reality. I was like, it was an idea. And you went in on
But
me.
we don't know what your
I mean,
idea
you cut
is.
me with all kind of knives, and
Pew, that's not true.
I was like, it was just an idea.
Now you're embellishing.
I
You're
was just
embellishing and
no, not
compromising.
literally, not
No,
literally.
no, I'm talking about it because it wasn't that deep. I was just like, I'm not having it.
Right,
Anyway,
right.
but he went down and did very exactly what. Hey, brother, what he said. Oh, here he go. All right, Dre. He gonna say happy spouse, happy house. But in
Oh,
this
come on, Dre.
instance, Dre. In this situation, it's happy.
Your
wife.
sister-in-law was acting up, Dre. She was
We
acting up.
appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for your comment. What else? So do we have any? So how did we resolve? I think ultimately what
We resolved it because you went to church today and saw the light. And Jesus
He needs
got
so
in her.
much more.
Because the devil, he just wants to bust you up anyway. He does,
He does.
anything he can.
He does.
I'm so glad Denisha went to church this morning and
My
found
God,
Jesus.
My God. Okay, so this is the other thing that the Lord has been teaching me. He is teaching me patience in marriage. And sometimes it does not, it's not necessary for me to respond. Sometimes I just need to sit back and let Brian be Brian, because he's going to reveal himself. Like y'all saw, he went downstairs in that basement and he bought He bought a TV on impulse. It justified the whole basis for the fight to begin with. So I'm learning to just say less, and that's my problem, ladies. That is my problem.
I still have the receipt. I asked you, I said, honey, do you want me to take the TV back? You was like, no.
No, because it's here now, so we may as well
I could take it back.
Use it. And then when our guests come, they'll have something to watch. It is a better TV, but, we are here now.
It's a smart TV. I think that other one was dumb.
And I learned that power is meekness. No, power is meekness under control. Or is it meekness is power? Meekness is power under control. Meekness is power under control. That means that I don't have to always have a rah-rah or tone. I can be meek and humble.
That's
and
what
quiet,
I'm praying for.
And I can just let God.
That's what I'm praying for.
God can fix that. All of that. Because I can't fix it anyway. I'm just going to bump my head because he doesn't listen to me.
I need humility and meekness.
And then he going to come in today and bring me a bag of Skittles, which I appreciate it. Because I'm a big
All right,
bag,
so why did I buy you a bag
of
Skittles?
And I like the candy. Because I told you that sometimes when we're in a place, and it's not even that serious, it doesn't have to be a big gesture, but just to let the person know that you thought about them and to break the ice sometimes, it's okay to bring in a flower, some candy, or just something to let you know that they were on your mind and that you thought about them. And like I said, because I know that living with two men, it's not easy, it's not easy. And so I do walk
She don't have two men. She's talking about her son.
With my broom. I do, because I literally have to follow behind them with my broom. So I'm running around the house with my broom, sweeping, and I am sometimes fussing.
Do you think you got witch tendencies if you have a broom all the time?
No,
What's that song on The Wizard of Oz?
No. I think that I have cleaning up behind y'all tendencies. That's the problem. Anyway, so I said that when I'm fussing and sweeping and carrying on trying to keep this house nice, that if you popped out of your pocket a Snickers for a fat girl, I'm going to be all kinds of quiet. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to smile like, hey, thank you, baby. And I'm going to go back to sweeping my little thing.
You never asked for a Snickers before. You do ask for
I'll take any candy.
Snickers.
I'm not this size.
So when she said that, I immediately went to the store and I made sure I got her some Snickers on the way home.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And she looked at them because she was in there cooking broccoli. She looked at them and said, okay, thank you. And she put them down. I thought I was going to get like, hey.
No, because you're missing the thought of it. It's not about, it's just about, it's something to break the ice and calm the situation. And it's something about, I thought about you. And no matter what we're arguing about, it's never that deep because we have to work it out. You know what I mean? So it's just something to bridge the gap, to make it a little easier to come back together. That's all.
See, women are like sheep. Women are like sheep, and we are like the shepherd, right? So
my God.
When it comes to sheep and a shepherd, the shepherd could see a little bit further than the sheep because the sheep's vision is bad. This is metaphoric. The sheep's vision is bad. So when it comes to these ideas that I have, I can see a little bit further than you. You just have to understand it. I see a little bit further because I see the end game. You see the reality where we are now, right?
Yes,
right.
That is true.
Right. So we have to get past that. So again, I see visions. I see things that the Lord put in my spirit.
My God.
And when I relay it to you, you can't comprehend it.
I'm married to a schizophrenic.
Because your mind will only allow you to go but so far. See, a sheep can only see but so far. So the sheep have to rely on the shepherd's guidance. So that's what I was doing. But being that you are half sheep and half wolf, you don't act like regular sheep.
Listen,
you more big bad wolf than you are sheep.
You know what I know? I know that I have crowns in heaven just because of what I deal with and the patience that I am learning with this man. Do you know how much rewards I have stored up for me just based off half the stuff you said in that little spiel? And I'm gonna get everything I got because
your mind will only go but so far. But I can't, just like with the Lord and us. You want to call him Jesus, you want to call him Lord, you want to call him higher calling.
No, we're going to call him Jesus. We're going to call him what he is. It's Jesus.
Whatever you want to call him.
Yeshua HaMashiach. We're going to call him what he is. We're not going to let the world tell us higher power. No, that's Jesus, the Lord, the Christ.
All right, so
the Messiah at Christmas time.
My point is,
yes, sir.
As we relate, because we are human, as we relate to that spirit, we can only see but so far. Our minds can only go but so far.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
The same with the man and the woman. Your mind can only go but so far because I'm the shepherd. You're a sheep/wolf. So you can know.
Do you know that there was no gun held to my head to marry this man? That I willingly stepped up to that preacher and said yes?
Because you have an internal.
I did that of my own accord.
Because you know I have your best interests at heart. Always. I always have your best interests at heart. I just have to understand.
No, that I do believe that.
That
I
you
do
can't
believe that.
understand
I think
it.
sometimes your ways may be a little questionable. But I do believe at the heart you have my best interests. I do believe that.
Right. So I may not always do things the systematic, what's the word I'm looking for? Systematic way or the norm or
appropriately, right. The way you should.
It's not the way I should. I just do things maybe different. Usually everybody go right, I'm gonna go left, or vice versa.
My God.
So it's not going, and I know you're mainstream, so you're not gonna. When I come out of the box, she'll never understand it because she's mainstream. Like this is what everybody do. This is what the results that everybody get, and sometimes I might take a different approach. I might get the same results or even better, or maybe worse, but I take a different approach.
It's a chance I'm taking.
It's a gamble. Like sometimes I just gotta roll the dice.
My God.
Speaking of dice, I saw this man in the mall.
Tommy, let me put this comment. Go ahead.
What? What? There comes the time to put away something, bro. That hole is getting deeper. All right. I get it. I get it.
But he talking himself well into another battle. Go ahead. No, what were you saying?
So while I was in the mall, right? Because I see everything. So, oh my God, I feel bad for these people. The guy was in there. The 3 cups that they put the ball under.
The shell gate.
The shell gate. And he was like winning all this money. Yo, it's a scam.
Yeah.
And I clearly saw his hand under it, and he's moving the things, but it's a magnet under his other hand. And when he puts it under the ball, he moves the magnet and moves the ball to another one. So he was just taking their money. I peeped that from a mile away. I peeped game from a mile away. I'm like,
sleight of hand.
That wasn't even sleight of hand. He was just had a magnet under there moving it. Just game. I see game.
April, yes, ma'am. He has called us a sheep. You are a sheep.
April, yes, you're a sheep, April.
Where's your husband, April? Get him on here.
She is a sheep/wolf, so be glad you're a sheep.
All right, let's get the Bible verse.
Who else? Janice, what's up, Janice? Listen, what does that mean? Listen, what you mean by that?
She's telling you to listen. That's her. She's telling you to listen. No, I don't know what she means. She'll have to tell us. All right, the Bible verse comes from Ephesians 4:26 and 27. It says, "In your anger, do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are angry, and do not give the devil a foothold." So the fact that we were having a disagreement, and we did kind of, because you slept in that room 2 nights, and he would still be there.
Had she not seen the light.
My God. But the idea is to not allow your situation to come to a place where you're unable to mend it or able to get back from it. Now, again, while we're mad, I always know that we're going to be here working it out somehow. I don't know how we're going to get to the resolution sometimes, but I know that we're both in here working towards it. So I think we can do a better job of not letting the sun go down, because the sun went down twice. on
Yeah.
that bite.
Yeah.
But because I think it does allow the devil to try foolishness.
And I always hear you should never go to bed mad. I always hear that. Preachers say that all the time.
Well, I wasn't mad when I was in that big bed by myself, comfortable, without you rolling around on the phone, turning the lights on, or waking me up at 3 a.m. So I wasn't
Yeah,
mad.
you was asleep, right?
Yeah, I slept very well.
I didn't lose no sleep either. After my movie went off.
On that broke TV and that bed.
No, I didn't watch it on a broke TV. I
first
immediately got up and went to Walmart and got me a TV.
Oh my
$156
gosh.
open box. I ain't
my
got no
gosh.
problem with the open box.
Help us, Lord. Help us. All right. That did. Any other comments before we go? I think we are rounding up.
So it's not what you say, it's how you say
That
it.
is true. That is true.
I'm going to lean on that. Your response will have everything to do with your approach.
Or you could just
I'ma
not
stand
come
on
with
it.
the foolishness. Like if you had not come with that foolishness at 3 a.m, we would have never even.
But
been
it's
here.
not foolishness, because when I implement this idea that I have, which is going to be sometime next year, and you see that's going to be a seed planted, but once you see the harvest,
My God, all his analogies. I mean, I just.
once you see the harvest, see, I don't just talk.
It's
I
like
do.
you were
I
reading the
do.
book of Matthew before we started.
You know how some people just talk about, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm working on this. Some of y'all dating somebody like this. He been working on that idea for the last 5 years and still ain't gave you no ring. That's another topic.
Oh my God. Him and
I don't just talk, I do. So if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
he's got parables, guys. He must have been reading the book of Matthew. I'm convinced. Any last comments before we get out of here?
Yeah, because we're cooking. You know what? Next
I
week,
do
I think we're going to cook on the channel.
Okay.
I'm going to make a gumbo. That's going to be so delicious. And she really hasn't had none of my...
Have you
Good.
made it before?
Don't worry about that.
My God.
She hasn't had none of my cooking. I think we should have y'all all...
There's a reason.
We're going to be cooking next week. You want to do it with me, or you want me to just do it and
gonna have
surprise
to.
you?
I'm gonna have to do it.
But
with
you don't even
honey.
know my recipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a
What?
sous chef. I'm gonna be a sous chef. I'm gonna have to. I can't.
So
I can't
if
let
I
do
give
that
you
alone.
if I give you my recipe, will you follow my instructions?
I will do the
Sheep.
best that I
Can you be a
can.
sheep and not a wolf?
I'm gonna do the best I can.
No, will you be a sheep? And I'm going to get, because it's my recipe.
This is me.
Listen.
Demonstrating my meekness.
Listen, this is not, you're going to be my assistant.
Okay.
Can you be my assistant? So I'm going to guide you. Put this much onions, put this much garlic, put this much whatever my ingredients are. I'm going to have you help me, but you have to follow. And then I'll do the same thing for you. If you want to cook something and you want me to be your assistant, I will listen to you and do whatever you tell me, whether I agree or not. I will listen to you.
Okay.
If we cook another dish together,
Okay.
other than mac and cheese.
Okay. We're gonna do it. April told me to get my Tums ready, so.
Oh, for real? For real, April?
Jacqueline is in support of you, though. She said yum. She is.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Yeah, Jacqueline. We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Thank you. It's going to be delicious.
Okay.
Because I have all kind of seasonings. You're going to think you was in New Orleans.
My God.
The New Orleans people going to be just like, yo, did he come down there and get that?
Mad game. And this is how I got here. It's the slick talk. You sitting there thinking you going to have this big old gumbo? Okay.
I think we're going to do this next week. And y'all, if y'all want to steal my recipe, go right on here. I'm going to give it. I believe in sharing. But this gumbo, you're
Okay,
gonna
honey.
love it. But you're gonna be my assistant. Don't be in there telling me do this and do that and asking me why I'm doing what I'm doing. I just want you
Diamond gonna be eating good next week.
to. You're not giving my gumbo to no dog.
Men are the best cooks. Okay.
Yeah, we're having a cooking show next week. We're gonna invite y'all to the kitchen.
Okay.
I can smell it already.
me.
I have a vision. She has no idea what's coming.
Yeah, I don't, and that's the part. That's the scary part for
Right.
me.
But
I have no idea what you think you're gonna do.
You have
in
to
my
trust
kitchen.
your man as the visionary. That's the part you have to get help with. I don't know if that's going to be a therapist or counseling or whatever, but you have to trust the visionary because I'm your covering.
My God, yes, honey. Any
She
last-
giving me this humility on camera, but as soon as that camera go off,
No damn come on. And you will do what I say.
so next week is going to be on. I'm making this gumbo. You're going to be my assistant. And you're going to agree.
Okay.
Y'all heard her. She agreed. Am I right? Okay.
All right, last words about battling fair. War of the Roses.
We have, this is the War of the Rose. She is a rose, and I love her dearly.
I love
She's
you.
she's the rose. I'm glad that there was reconciliation. I'm glad I didn't have to pack up all my stuff and move to Vegas.
We are out. Have a good night, everybody.
I swear I was trying to be under a palm tree.